Hey, hey. So it's one of those days. Sekou told me that Nan is calling it Free Flow Friday in the car because that's what's happening. Hey, morning, sip. Good morning, mommy. Good morning, Nan. I love the Free Flow Friday, Nan. Good morning, Nancy. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, everybody. Good day, good day. Happy Friday. Happy Free Flow Friday. This is how we're rolling today in the car. We are on the road. Got everybody here. Hubby driving, kids in the back, all packed up, ready to go. So I'm holding the phone because I can't find my tripod in the car, but it's all good. It's all good. So welcome to Morning Sip. Sip is spirit and practice. I am Red Melissa, and we are wrapping up our series, our Ori series. And let me just do a quick little recap because I love learning about Ori. I just love it. And if you've been watching this week, I shared that I've taken, yesterday was the last class, African American diasporic spirituality class with Dr. Will Coleman. And it's just been an eye opener and a reawakening for me. And one of the things that I learned was that there is this energy, this divineness called Ori, and Ori is your intention, your purpose for being here, what you chose before you came into this form. And the African parable is that we had all the information. We would say, "Yes, God, I choose this. Let me go, let me go, let me go do this," right? And so we're conceived, and as we are being born, we're like still know, oh, we're so excited, right? To get out here and do the thing we chose. And then the umbilical cord gets cut, and whoop, we forget. We forget the whole thing, our intention, our purpose, the whole thing. But our Ori remembers. Our Ori remembers, our Ori is always with us. And it is said that our Ori is our twin in heaven that is always guiding us. It is our GPS, our universal GPS. Yes? Oh, yes. So, just a couple of highlights that I want to just highlight. Every person, every creature, everything has an Ori, right? And only our Ori is able to accompany us through our life's journey without abandoning us along the way. So it will never leave you. Your Ori, your intention, your purpose will never leave you. It will be nudging you. It will be whispering in your ear. That still small voice is your Ori whispering, telling you, yes, that is what you chose. Yes, that is your divine urge. Yes, go forth. I am with you. You are not alone. And you have everything. And you have everything that you need. So there I am. There I am. Okay. Let's see what's happening right now. So I don't know if you can still hear me or not. All right. I'm going to act as if you can still hear me because I can't see anything right now. So I'm just going to keep going.
We can
So
still hear
this
you. We can still hear
morning I've
you.
been talking about, okay,
Keep going.
say cool
Keep
coming
going.
on.
And try to find a
Keep
stable
going.
location.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to keep going. All right. So Ori, Ori, and it's from the Ifa spiritual tradition, African spiritual tradition of Ifa. And you might have heard of Yoruba also. So anyway, I've been talking about Ori, and I mentioned Orishas this week also. And I kind of been teasing you about the story of how I got reconfirmation of who my Orisha is. And so yesterday I shared that my Orisha is Oshun, right? And she's a powerful Orisha. Nothing can happen without Oshun. Nothing can happen without Oshun because she is the sweet water. You need the sweetness in life, right? She is the honey. Yes? So I shared yesterday a quick story about going to see a priestess in the Santeria tradition and her telling me that I am a daughter of Oshun. So a number of years ago, I was in Brazil. I was in Bahia, Brazil. It was amazing. And Bahia has held on to a lot of the African traditions. And a lot of it is incorporated and hidden in Catholicism, right? And so the tradition that is practiced in Bahia is candomblé, right? So I was there with a group of executives that head up nonprofit organizations. Back in the day, I used to work at Black Agency Executives, and we would travel the world. And so we went to Bahia, and it was just a life-changing experience for me. So yesterday I shared a poster that I received from this church that we had gone to. Now, mind you, it was a Catholic church, right? So we're looking around and everything is very, very Catholic. But I kept noticing there was these stairs that led up somewhere. And I was curious about like what is up there, right? Because I felt pulled to this upper room, right? So this woman comes downstairs and she goes like this to me, right? Like, come here, you know? So I go over to her. She does not speak English, she speaks Portuguese. And I follow her up to the upper room. When I get up to the upper room, it's this other room with like five women in it, right? So it's five Black women from five Brazilian women, African Brazilian women, and most of them do not speak English, but there was someone there who was interpreting for them. So we were talking, we was just having a conversation about why I was there, what was the group, because the group was still downstairs. They hadn't come upstairs yet. And they were very curious about me. So one of them told me to sit down. So I sat down and she took out some, um, uh, they weren't cowrie shells. They were some kind of runes or something that had markings on them. And she just started shaking them and then she tossed them. And she just started looking at them, right? And looking at me and looking at them and looking at me. And then she said, okay. So she said, just like the priestess in Santeria said to me, that I am a dreamer and that I need to pay very close attention to my dreams. She also said that I'm protected, right? That I'm divinely protected, as we all are, and that I have spiritual guides all around me all the time, right? And that my ancestors are around me all the time. And she started to tell me about two particular events in my life where I was in harm's danger and I came out fine. When I was younger, like teenage, young, 20 or so, I did some reckless things and I was protected, right? So after all that, she said, you are Oshun, right? And so I was familiar with Oshun. And I said to her, oh, I'm a daughter of Oshun. And she said, no, you are Oshun, right? And when she said that to me, I just started crying. Like it was as if something had been turned on, reactivated within my soul, you know? And so she told me that I'm on a spiritual journey. She told me that I'm here to teach. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to be a blessing, right? And I said, okay, okay. And so they gave the poster that said, the poster I shared yesterday said, the Sisterhood of Good Death. They were the order of the Sisterhood of Good Death up in a Catholic church, in the upper room of the Catholic church, doing their stuff, okay? Doing their stuff, doing readings, doing their stuff. So that was a life-changing experience for me, something that I'll never forget, something that I hold very close to my heart, and something that I know is the truth. It's the truth about me. So rediscovering Ori, not knowing the name for it, is like a full circle moment for me too, taking this class with Dr. Will Coleman. So I have Ori, you have Ori, everything has Ori. You have a purpose for being here. And more than that, you chose it. You chose it. So, like I always say, there's nothing to figure out. It's to remember, and to reunion with your Ori, right? That's always with you, will never leave you, never abandon you. Okay? All right, y'all. So that's what it is. That's the story. And I have so many more, but maybe I'll write it in my book. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's get into some joy news real quick. Wrap up this free flow Friday in the car. So this Sunday, y'all, Living Life in Joy is being hosted by our very own Sekou Wright. He is the co-host this Sunday, so please tune in, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, right where you're watching us right now. He has a very special guest. Oh yes, he has a guest that he's been doing some work with, and you're gonna love it. It's gonna be very powerful, and it's the perfect way to wrap up our August theme for Living Life in Joy, which is power, So I'll be tuning in from where we are, and please tune in too. Then on mm, mm, September 6th, Meditation with the Moon. It's the new moon at 4 a.m. Eastern Time. Did you see the moon last night? We were driving home from Brooklyn. We had to drop Davy, the cat, off at my cousin's house. She's cat sitting for us while we're on vacation. And all of a sudden, I saw this orange thing in the sky. It was the moon. Just as beautiful, not as full, because the full moon is doing its cycle. So it wasn't full, but it was like orange. It was beautiful. I was like, girls, look at the moon. It was beautiful. So if you didn't see it last night, see if you can see it tonight. It's a beautiful moon. So meditating with the moon, September 6th, 4 a.m. Eastern Time, right here on New Thought Media Network on I Am Melissa, where you're watching me now. And after that, we have an after party on Zoom where we get together and share and fellowship and just get to spend some time with each other. So please join me on September 6th. And I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. Yes, I'm gonna wrap it up there because it's kind of shaky. It's kind of shaky right now. I mentioned yesterday, one more thing. Rockland CSL, where I am the spiritual director, aka pastor. We're doing a class in September, starting September 14th through October 26th. It's called Journey of the Show. Journey of the Show. This show is a journey, isn't it? Journey of the Soul. Journey of the Soul. And it's being facilitated by one of our wonderful practitioners, Stacy Lasoka. And you can register by going to Rockland CSL's website. The cost for the show is $195. It's worth every cent. It's accredited Science Centers for Spiritual Living class. Thank you, producer. And it's really helping to integrate the science of mind principles, spiritual psychology, and spiritual practices. so that you can apply the spiritual power that you have to daily living. That's the purpose of the show. I keep saying show, of the class, Journey of the Soul. And you know who's with you on this journey, right? Your Ori. Your Ori is right there with you. All right, y'all. I'm going to wrap it up. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Thank you, producer. Big, big birthday shout out today to Miss Jane, Seku's mom. Shout out to you, Miss Jane. I hope you have a wonderful birthday today. Thank you for all your love and support to Morning Sip. I so appreciate it. Thank you for your wonderful son, who is my soul brother to the very end. And I hope that you are celebrating the wonderfulness that you are. So, birthday blessings, Miss Jane. Love you very much. Can't wait to meet you. I'm going to come to Nashville. We're going to have a time. Yes, we are. So, everybody, please give a shout out to Seku's mom, Miss Jane, whose birthday is today. Yes, yes, yes. So, I don't know if we want to risk popping in, Seku. I don't know. I don't
Hey,
know.
hey,
We
folks.
we risky, y'all. We risky.
Yeah, just hey. I think.
There we
Oh,
go.
look! Happy birthday from your mom to my mom. That's so cool.
Oh, thank you, mommy.
Yeah. All right, so that's it. We're not going to
Yes,
risk it any
yes.
further than that. So, but thank you, Nan, for
This
Free
is
Flow Friday.
hilarious.
We're going to hold on to that.
In the car. In the
Yeah,
car.
get the
Free
car.
flow Friday in the car. Peace, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on Sunday for Living Life in Joy, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, hosted by Sekou. And please support Sekou's show Monday through Friday, the Be Your Own Hero show right here on New Thought Media Network, and where you're watching me now. All right. New series for Morning Sip on Monday. I'll be on location. It's going to be a good one, y'all. Peace and blessings, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.